Looking to build some lower body strength without a lot of equipment? Well, today's the video for you because it's all about lower body isometric body weight exercises. That means no equipment, but it's going to guarantee to help you at least increase some strength. Hey, it's Coach Joe from StayFitAnywhere, where I'm going to help you move better so you can feel better no matter where you want to exercise. So today, it's all about the lower body isometric body weight exercises. So just to help you build some strength without any equipment at all, you can do it at the safety and the comforts of your own home. And isometric exercises are an underrated form of exercise. And if you're not incorporating this style of training into your own workout routine, you're missing a very effective way of actually strength training. It really hits that neuromuscular system, helps you contract those muscles under tension in a safe, low impact way. So if you missed my last video, it was all about upper body isometric exercises, all body weight, no equipment, so you can check that out. So today we're going to get to lower body exercises. Leave me a comment after this video. I'd love to hear what you're thinking about these exercises if you're incorporating isometric exercises into your own routine right now. And if you're not, if you're a beginner, this is a perfect way to start out, to actually start building up strength. So here we go. This exercise is called a wall sit. So really all you need is some sort of flat surface behind your back, right? So all you're doing is you're coming back onto the wall, onto the fence, wherever it might be, and you're gonna slide yourself down into kind of a seated position. Your legs are at a 90-degree angle, so you don't want to be putting too much pressure on your knee. If you're feeling too much pressure on your knee, move your heels and your feet out, away from the wall slightly, and see if that relieves the pressure. If it's still too much, slide up a little bit and don't go down as low. And from this position, all you want to do is make sure your head, upper back, and your hips are against the wall or the fence, and hold. Try to hit up to 30 seconds, but if you can't get there, do what you can and then incrementally add 5 seconds on each time. And when you're doing this wall sit, you should be able to feel the contractions of your quadriceps, your hamstrings, maybe even into your calves. But all those muscles are hitting those neuromuscular connections and making it work. And right now you're building up a lot of strength by just doing an isolated movement. So I would recommend doing a couple of sets of these, maybe 2 or 3 sets. Try to hold it, like I said, for about 30 seconds if you're able to. Gradually work your way up to a minute. And you should start seeing a decent strength increase within your legs. This exercise is an isometric lunge hold. So you're going to be holding this position at the bottom of the lunge. You don't want your knee to actually be resting on the floor or the ground. You want to hover just right above it. So from here you want to take a nice good step in between so your stride length is long enough, and when you come down you don't feel like you're all crunched in or you're too long. So from here it's a nice stride length. You want to come straight down. You want to hover above the ground. Make sure you're feeling all the pressure within your front leg, right up in your quads. You don't want to be pushing too far forward. You just want to be able to keep a neutral posture. And then hold this position, start off again with like 15 to 30 seconds. Hold for as long as you can and work up incrementally 5 seconds at a time. So this exercise is going to be a glute bridge. So all you need is a floor and you're going to be lifting your hips off the ground. So what you want to do, lay flat on the ground. Make sure your feet are about hip width apart. Now feet are down. All you're doing is laying flat on your back, head back, raise your glutes as high as they can, squeeze your glutes and hold. Hold this for 15-30 seconds, up to a minute if you're able to. Do 2 to 3 sets of this and you should start feeling your glutes fire up and stabilizing into your lower back. Doing these type of strength exercises are fantastic after you've been able to mobilize your hip. So I would always recommend doing hip mobility movements first and then adding on isometric strength training into your lower body. This exercise is similar to the glute bridge we just did, but we're actually going to isolate a bit more of the hamstrings by elevating our feet onto a elevated surface. So in this case, I'm going to use this chair. You can use anything. You could do this on the edge of the couch, the edge of your bed. Doesn't really matter, just something that's elevated. So you're going to do the same kind of position where you're laying flat on your back and your feet are about hip width apart. But this time, instead of having your feet on the floor, you're gonna have it on top of your elevated surface. From here, you're just gonna raise up and squeeze. So you should feel a bit more targeted into the hamstrings instead of the glutes. And same, you want to hold this for about 15 to 30 seconds to start off with, and then make your way up to about 60 seconds. So building up some lower body strength without a lot of equipment will really help you get started. But you got to make sure your lower body is nice and loose so you're able to move around, so when you're doing the strength training, it's going to help reinforce that mobility that you've already created. And if you missed my full body routine, you can check it out now. Those are a few lower body isometric body weight strength building routines. Use these exercises to really help drive some neuromuscular connections and contractions within your lower body. All these movements will start to help you strengthen up everywhere around your glutes, your quads, your adducts, your hamstrings, and your calves, all your lower body muscles without any type of equipment. And make sure your body's able to move first before you strengthen, because you're going to get the most benefit out of doing the strength training. And I do have a hip mobility cheat sheet that you can get for a free download. It's in the descriptions below. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button, push that bell notification so you'll know when I upload my next video. And here are some more isometric exercises you can do.